and tell people what you know about me. I'm a provider, Jehovah Jireh. Not me finna cry. People need to know that they're not alone. And I almost start crying in that line. But I just didn't feel like I was qualified enough to get on YouTube and be talking about no trust God. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm at this park, just going for a walk. As some of you may know, I'm a few days away from labor. I'm just trying to help him come along because he is very comfortable and he has not been making any progress as far as like contractions and stuff. So I just came for a walk because, you know, that helps or whatever. But I'm literally across the street from a school and they must be at like recess or something, or PE, and they are like really loud. So hopefully you can hear me, but I'm gonna try to keep this quick. Won't be before you long. But I just felt like making a video. I feel like God has been leading me to get on YouTube for a while and like get on here and be consistent and be authentic. And I just was struggling with what to say. Like I have, you know, they tell you like, oh, you need to make the content something valuable that people can learn from or something useful. So my first angle was like beauty, you know, because I'm a hairstylist. So I could teach people how to do hair, or I could do hair tutorials. And then it was like, and personal finance, because I have experience in the financial industry, banking industry, lending industry. Like I could help people that way. But I just was so unmotivated to do those videos. And not saying that I won't do them or that they won't, you know, get made. But like just lately I just been like unmotivated to talk about that stuff. And then I'm seeing all this content come up on my feed about people, you know, being authentic and just showing up as themselves, like just talking about their lives and their experiences and what they are going through at the moment. And I'm like, I don't want to get on there and tell my business. You know, like who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? But I feel like people just need to know. You don't have to tell your business and get down to every single detail, but people just need to know right now in this season and in the world, people need to know that they're not alone and they're not the only ones going through the struggle, and life just ain't lifing for them. Like it's lifing for everybody. The economy's in shambles, okay? So it's like people just need to know that they're not the only ones. We're all experiencing hardships. We're all experiencing struggle, man, like just to do regular things, like to buy groceries, to pay rent, to pay car notes, to pay bills, to take care of our kids. I had a mentor call me the other day. This lady has been in my life. I'm saying lady, that make her sound old. She's not old. But she's been my mentor like since I was like 14, 15 years old. She's always pushed me when it came to like music and my relationship with God. Like she's always been a foundational piece in my relationship with God and me strengthening my relationship with God. She called me a couple days ago and we sat on the phone for like 5 hours. And now I know it was God, because it was like, why would she be calling me at this time? It was like the middle of the night and we haven't talked in a while, like almost all year we haven't talked. But she called me and she prayed for me for one. And then she just told me to trust God in this season. Like God really wants you to just trust him. And it's okay that he has you the way that he has you. I'm so used to like when stuff is going wrong or when I don't have no money, I'm so used to like figuring out a way to make it like quick on my feet, you know. I gotta figure it out. I gotta make something work. I gotta make something shake. And sometimes we end up getting ourselves into worse situations in doing that. in always trying to figure things out and leaning on our own understanding instead of really trusting God and leaning into the things that he has given us. Like, he literally has given us everything that we need already. Like, right now, I got everything that I need to take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. And so her saying that was confirmation to some things that, like, I've been praying about. This year I've been fasting a lot. I've been really studying my Bible more than I ever have before, and I've been praying a lot, like more than I ever have in my life. And so her calling me and just saying what she said, it was 100% confirmation. And then me getting on YouTube and seeing the content that I'm seeing on YouTube, nothing but confirmation. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna trust God. Like, I just been praying every day, like, for him to increase my faith. You know, when you pray to God for stuff, like, he don't give it to you the way that you think he gonna give it to you. So if you asking him to increase your faith and to help you trust him, he gonna put you in situations where it looks shaky and you gotta trust him. Like, that's how God works. Like, I'm not just gonna give you faith. I'm gonna put you in a situation to strengthen your faith. I'm gonna put you in a situation where you have to trust me, where you can't come up with a way out. So that's where I'm at, like, in my life right now. I gotta trust God immensely. And he cares about every little thing about us, bro. I'm talking about from the smallest things to the biggest things. He cares. So I'm at Target. Well, I go to Target yesterday because the temperature dropped. Like, we went from 90-degree days, 95-degree days, to literally 50-degree mornings, and the high is like 75, 80. It feels great out here. It's really beautiful. But in the morning time, it's chilly outside. And so my son, he's in kindergarten. He wears uniforms. I only bought shorts and short sleeve shirts for his uniforms when school started, because he's been in school for like 3 months now, and it's literally been between 90 and 100 degrees every day. Morning times it was like 80 degrees when we were coming outside. So I was like, when it starts to cool down, then I'll get him some pants. Life been lifing though, okay? So I'm like, dang, he needs some pants, but I ain't really had no money to go get him no pants. So I'm talking to my mom, and like, I hate to have to ask people for stuff, man, because like, I'm grown, you know, I got kids, like, I should be able to take care of them. Of course, I'm grateful for my support system for sure, and I'm grateful for everybody that God sends to me to help me, because God uses people to help you when you need it. But I just want to be able to take care of my business on my own. So I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, yeah, if you see like some sales, I'm not even asking her to get the pants. I'm just like, if you see some sales somewhere, like, let me know. And she like, well, Target got 20% off. So I go into Target and I find the pants, and I'm like, dang, these pants is $20 a pair. And it wasn't no 20% off. So I call her like, where you see 20% off in Target? Because these ain't 20% off, and they want $20 a pair for the pants. So mind you, I didn't have no money. I went in there because I had like a little gift card, and I was just gonna try to finesse it. I had like a couple dollars on Chime. I'm like, I'm gonna just use this gift card and then add to some Chime, and we're gonna just see what we can do. At least I could get them one pair of pants. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, dang, ain't no 20% off, man. Like, I don't know what you was looking at. She was like, oh, it was for men's clothes. It was for something else. So I couldn't even use it. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do this. Like, this little gift card ain't gonna cut it. So I open up my Target Circle app, which I don't really use. Like, I be putting my phone number in there when I do my purchases, and I shop at Target a lot. But I haven't really like checked the app. I don't really go on the app. I had deleted it off my phone, as a matter of fact, because it was taking up too much space when I was trying to make videos. So I log into the app, and I'm like looking through like the deals and the coupons, and then something popped up where it was like, you've saved like this amount of money this year so far. and you got this much in Target Circle rewards. And I'm like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. I never heard of that. I didn't know that you earn money at Target, like on the app, when you shop there and put your number in. I thought it just, gave you like coupons for stuff. I didn't know it actually accrued money. Y'all, why? It said I had $50 in Target Circle Rewards apps. And I'm like, Target Circle Rewards. And I'm like, what is this? My mama like, oh yeah, that's money. Like, you can spend that. And I'm like, spend it on what? Like, this is just money I can spend for real? And she was like, yeah, just see if you can do it. So I end up looking to my left, and I see a rack of pants. Now, mind you, I done picked up these $20 pants. I'm only finna get in one pair. I turn to my left, and I see a rack of pants that's $12 each. Uniform pants. Same ones, look the same. You know what I'm saying? What he need. And I'm like, well, these pants $12. So I'm finna just grab a couple pair of these, and I'm just gonna go to the register and see if it worked. You know what I'm saying? So I get to the register, and I'm like telling the lady, like, I just want to see if I can use this, because I don't really know. Because if it don't go through in this app, I ain't finna be able to get them. Y'all, why? She rang the pants up. I put my phone number in there, and the receipt popped out, and she was like, have a good night. And I was like, it paid for it? She was like, yeah, yo, Target Circle Rewards. Y'all, I was finna cry in that line, because it was like God was like standing next to her shoulder, like, I told you I got you. I care about the big things to the smallest of things, to the smallest. Like you being able to buy your son some $12 uniform pants so he ain't chilly in the morning. And I almost start crying in that line. It's like, trust God. And he was saying it to me a couple nights ago. I was in prayer, and I was just asking, like, what do you want me to get on YouTube and say? Like, I am not in the best of situations right now. Like, my life is not the best. And you want me to get on here and tell people what? Like, what do you want me to tell them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, yeah, God is good. He's great, okay? I wholeheartedly believe he's always going to come through for his people. And when you're faithful to him, he's faithful to you. He's faithful, period. But I just didn't feel like I was qualified enough to get on YouTube and be talking about, no, trust God and whoop-de-whoop. Like, I just didn't know what to say. And he was like, girl, do what I'm telling you to do and get out of your head. It's not you. It's not about you. It's not you. I just want you to get on here and tell people what you know about me. I'm a provider, Jehovah Jireh. Not me finna cry, but like, just trust God, bro, for real. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who is gonna see this. I'm not even gonna like promote this on my Instagram or tell people. Like, I usually post my YouTube videos and tell people to go watch them. If this come up on your feed, I just want you to know that, like, wherever you at right now, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever you facing, lifing, your account negative, you don't know how you finna pay your rent on Friday, you don't know how you finna buy your kids some uniform pants or shirts, whatever it is they need, you don't know how you finna put some food in the refrigerator. Like, just trust God, for real. Get a relationship with him. Pray. Read the Bible. Study it. Like, if it's words in there that you don't know what they mean, look them up. Whatever it is that you're going through, like, Google scriptures about whatever it is that you're going through. Literally type it into Google, like, Bible scriptures about lack, Bible scriptures about being financially bound, or Bible scriptures about depression. Whatever it is that you're going through, go to the Bible and then pray about it, and be serious, be sincere in your heart when you're praying about it, and he will show up. I just didn't know how I was gonna get this boy some pants. I really was just going to the register just to see, like, it's worth a try. And God showed up at the register like that. Like, it wasn't even no question about it. The receipt popped out. It was paid for already. That's like, now do you trust me? And I got so many other things. I got so many bigger things in my life that I gotta trust him for right now, that I don't know how it's gonna work out. Like, I'm finna have this baby in days. And I can't work right now. And rent still gotta get paid. Car notes still gotta get paid. Food still gotta get bought. Toilet paper still gotta get bought. Like, life still gotta go on. And I don't know how I'm finna do all of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's because I'm not finna do it. God is. So, that's all I wanted to say today. And I'm gonna just keep on, like, coming on here and just talking and, you know, just telling y'all, not just talking, but like when God puts something on my heart, I'm gonna share it. And I'm not gonna be afraid, I'm not gonna be scared, and I'm not gonna overthink it, because I have a bad habit of overthinking myself out of doing what I know I need to do, or doing what God is pushing me to do, calling me to do. I hope this helped somebody. I don't know if the story was all over the place, but I hope you got some kind of revelation from it, some kind of vision from it, and some kind of encouragement from it. Because that encouraged me to trust him even more. Like, continue to trust him for the big things, because he cares about all of the little things. The Bible say, like, if he dresses the lilies in beauty and splendor, he care about the birds in the sky. They eat. They wake up every day. They don't worry about how they gonna eat, or where it's gonna come from, or where they gonna sleep tonight, or what. The lilies are dressed in beauty and splendor, and they be here today and gone tomorrow. Dug up, burnt up, peed on, stepped on. He care that much about some flowers and the birds and the animals and the nature. In nature, how much more does he care about you? Like, for real, like, meditate on that. Like, sit in silence and think about that. Like, how much more does he care about me? If he cared this much about nature. Be blessed. And I'll be back. I'll talk to y'all later.